Live? Can y'all see me? It all is connected. See? I'm working out new kinks, so please forgive me. Oh, we live. Facebook, I see y'all. Facebook, we here. Make sure IG is rocking. Yeah, baby. Here we go. Yes, sir. Mic check 1 2 1 2. All right. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what time it is, and y'all know who y'all looking at. Welcome everybody into the welcome back edition of Club Pizzle. Oh yeah, we here, baby. We looking good. My computer camera looks absolutely crazy, but I'm watching my phones. But we are here. I'm here. Feels good to be back, man. Let me go through my thing again. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what time it is, and y'all know who y'all looking at. Welcome to the welcome back edition of Club Pizzle. I am your host, Don P. Pizzle, Pod God, Unc, all of those good names, man. I want to thank y'all for y'all continued support of this platform. I want to thank y'all for y'all continued support of this podcast. Um, as I stated on Tuesday, I decided to take the month of May off. I wasn't planning on taking a whole month off, but I did. I knew I was going to be out for Mother's Day. Took my mom down to Tuscaloosa, and I came back for the Cavs. I did the little Cavs show. It's up on YouTube now. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just take the month off. I need to get myself together because coming back from that trip, I was tired. I ended up getting sick. Had like a little cold, like a change of the weather cold or whatever. Um, and then I just decided to take off, and then I knew Memorial Day was coming up, and then I knew I was going to the Roots picnic at the end of the month. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just come back in June, come back fresh, and just be back, man. But I'm back. Thanks to all of the people who were hitting me like, what's going on? I'm like, I actually had a chance to go out and see some things. Like I had Battleground another weekend. Shout out to Meech the Shredder. Shout out to Flight Life Bees, Tim Buck 2, Don Prince, DJ Verb, and the whole gang over there at Battleground. Um, let's just get to it, man. Cause we're here for a good time and not a long time. And we are all trying to get to the NBA finals. I promise y'all, I won't be here long, and I will make sure you guys get to the start of the game. So let's just get started, man. NBA Finals tip off in less than a half an hour. The Oklahoma City Thunder, number one seed in the Western Conference, 68 wins, been the best team the entire year through the regular season. Had a hell of a playoff run, 7-game series against the Denver Nuggets, going up against the Indiana Pacers, who are on this magical Cinderella improbable run to the NBA Finals. I don't know about y'all. I don't know who watches a lot of hoop. I don't know who watches as much hoop as I do. But if my Cleveland Cavaliers weren't matching up with the Oklahoma City Thunder in the NBA Finals, this matchup between these two teams is basketball. It's like hoop heaven for hoop fans. The two styles of play are similar. Both of these teams like to get up and down. Both of these teams like to pressure you 94 feet. It's really like 48 minutes of hell for both of these teams. MVP Shea Gilgis Alexander, that's no surprise. He was the best player all season long. Even though I can make an argument for Nikola Jokic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander winning MVP, I am not upset at all about. So, and going against Tyrese Halliburton, who after he was called the most overrated player, even though that poll is kind of skewed because they polled like maybe 100 players or 80 players or something like that, and like only 7 people or something like that. Like the poll is skewed, but the fact that that came out and after that came out, Tyrese Halliburton has been on one hell of a run. He should have gotten Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Not upset that Pascal got it. Understand why Pascal got it. He had 4 30-point games in that series or something like that. But Tyrese Halliburton is the head of the snake. Maybe his bad game 5 is why he didn't get it. Or maybe the people who voted are the ones who said that he was overrated. Who knows? But looking at the Indiana Pacers, they started the regular season off really slow. Like they didn't look good at all in the first half of the season. After the new year and after the All-Star break, they were one of the hottest teams in the NBA. They got to the 4 seed. And once they got there, they disposed of Milwaukee in 5 games. They disposed of my Cleveland Cavaliers in 5 games, and they beat the New York Knicks in 6 games. Those are 3 quality teams that they beat. A former NBA champion in the Milwaukee Bucks, former MVP, two-time MVP, two-time Defensive Player of the Year, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Dame Lillard did go down. Dame Lillard did get hurt. But even still, this team rallied from like 7 points down in the last 30 seconds of the closeout game, and Tyrese Halliburton being ahead of the snake there. Then they go and steal the first 2 games against my Cleveland Cavaliers, go down and drop game 3. Game 4 just obliterate my Cavs, and then game 5, which I attended, I was at the final game and watched them walk the Cavaliers down and just take the game away and take the game over. And then to watch them go and do the same thing to the New York Knicks, walk the New York Knicks down in the first 2 games, drop the 3rd game, win game 4, they drop game 5 for whatever reason, and then win game 6 at home. They are a deserving team to make it to the NBA Finals. I don't want to hear all the talk. Oh, they beat this injured team. This run is the weakest run. The Eastern Conference is weak. Because the Eastern Conference is indeed not weak. You can only play who's in front. They said the same things about the Boston Celtics last year. And it's like, whatever, y'all just hating, shut up, get out of here. Blah, blah, blah. They're deserving to get there. Tyrese Halliburton, again, has leveled up and has shown in these playoffs that he is indeed not overrated. He has shown that he possibly indeed is a star, if not a superstar in this league. And oh, by the way, Puma just unveiled his signature shoe. I'm not too big of a fan of it. Me being a Nike baby, a fan of the swoosh. Shoe really doesn't, and that's just off the pictures. I have to see what the shoe looks like in person. I probably will never buy it because it's a reminder of what he did to my Cavaliers in the second round. I want to hate this team so bad, like really dislike this team, but I can't. I don't. My blood don't run that cold. Sorry, not sorry. Um, I am running live. Every nobody's dead catch. Let me see something. The Oklahoma City Thunder. MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jalen Williams, their second player. Um, Also, wait, before I go there, salute to Rick Carlisle. Because goodness gracious, what a coaching job he's done. He has done one hell of a coaching job with this team, and this team he hasn't. He's just killing. I don't know what. As I'm trying to work out. Um. I oh well. Go to IG. Whatever. Let's just let me post it, man. Um. YouTube, IG, Facebook. It's whatever it is. I'll work this Facebook thing out. Let me see. Oops. Do that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm working with a new program here, so y'all gotta forgive me. Don't know why it's doing that. I'm working with a like I said, I'm working with a new program. So bear with me. Oh, and I am returning to Spotify soon. But back to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander MVP, runaway MVP. Mark Dagenhart has done a great job with this team. Jalen Williams has emerged as the second best player. Chet Holmgren is a stalwart in the middle for them. Isaiah Hartenstein being back and learning with those two guys playing together. This team, like the pressure that this team puts on you, everything that this team does, it puts people on demon time. And they speed you up and they do whatever they want. This team has won more games by 20 than anybody that I have. They are steamrolling teams. First round, they disposed of who was it? Memphis? Steamrolled them. And then they steamrolled, not steamrolled, but they beat Denver. They were down, and they just came back and steamrolled and won the game sevens. It I don't. I honestly, with the Oklahoma City Thunder, y'all, if I'm gonna be all the way honest, even if my Cavs would have made it to the NBA Finals, I don't think they're beat. Even though the way they showed up in that first round, in that first couple of games. Oh, the first game in Cleveland, Oklahoma City was a great game. They were without Chet Holmgren. The second game, they kind of steamrolled us, and that was them playing. Watch the Lakers them once back a couple of nights on the next night. So it's it's tough. And my prediction for this series, when it all comes down to it, I think the Oklahoma City Thunder are going to win this series, and I think the Oklahoma City Thunder are going to win this series in 5 games. And I won't be surprised, or I'm not, but don't be surprised if they steamroll tonight. Say it again. Don't be surprised if OKC steamrolls. I mean, absolutely steamrolls Indiana tonight. But I do have Oklahoma City in 5. Just where I'm at with it. Hang on. I oh, moving on. What I got next? Oh, let's talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers, Ruth. Like I said, I'm here for a good time, not a 64-18, Central Division champions, 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, lost in the second round, beat Miami 4-0, and then come back and lose in 5 to the eventual conference, the Indiana Pacers. Sucks. And I'm not happy about it, but I'm looking at the positives. I don't care about none of the negative stuff. I don't care about this is where I'm at today. I'm gonna just um I'm focusing on the positive. Okay? Focusing on the positive. The 64 wins, the offense, like everything, the regular season was damn near perfect. To get a 64 win team or to have a 64 win team, the ending just didn't end the way that they wanted or I wanted or anybody wanted. Okay? Kenny Atkinson, coach of the year, as he should have gotten. Donovan Mitchell, all NBA first team, finished fifth in MVP voting. One player of the week 2 times this year. 24 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 5 assists and 1 steal in 31 minutes of play. This is one of his most efficient seasons. And an all NBA first team, and got all NBA first team out of that. Evan Mobley, 18 points, 9 rebounds, 1.59 blocks a game. Defensive player of the year, all defensive first team, all NBA second team. Only player in the league this year that got 1,000 points, 600 rebounds, 60 steals, and 100 blocks. Leveled up just like they wanted him to. Went up a level. I wasn't expecting all NBA second team. That caught me off guard when I saw that. That goes to show, okay, he has taken the leap. He has taken the proverbial jump, the proverbial leap, and now what he has to do, the next thing he has to do now is get used to the usage. And the use, I mean, as far as touches, and he has to demand the ball. Would love for him to demand the ball. Go demand it. Okay? Demand the ball. Work on your handle, work on his handle, work on your three, just everything. All he has to do is just work on everything. And that's what he did last year. Got in the lab. He's probably in the lab now. I'm sorry. I'm got a we good. Um but Evan Mobley, and he made an all-star team. His first all-star at that. So that's something to look up to. That's something to congratulate him on. Um Darius Garland played 75 games this year after playing 20 points, 6 assists, shot 47% from the floor, shot 40% from three, shot almost 90 from the free throw line. Very efficient, made an all-star team, got hurt, stubbed his toe, and the toe injury is what slowed him at the end of the season. Jared Allen, 13.5, 9.7 rebounds, almost 70% shooting from the floor. He did what he do. A lot to be happy about, a lot to build on. It just wasn't enough. Now, I know there are a lot of people out there, and I've had some conversations with a couple of people. Shout out to my guy, Kane. They're saying that Garland has to go. They want to trade Darius. It's easy to say that, but it would have to be worth my while. I've seen some wild and weird trades. One of the funniest trades I saw, one that is kind of realistic, but if I'm gonna look at it, it's stupid and I'm gonna laugh. It's some type of a package for Darius Garland, and Jalen Suggs are like the main cogs in it. I think the Cavs would get Jonathan Isaac, who is a 3-and-D guy. But if I'm gonna be honest, trading Darius Garland to Orlando for those two guys, it'd be Garland and somebody else. I don't know. For those two guys, one, Jonathan Isaac missed 2 years, damn near 3, due to injury. And Jalen Suggs hasn't played 60 games in his NBA career. He's a guy who's always hurt. He is a guy who's coming off of a major injury. Even though a backcourt of Jalen Suggs and Donovan Mitchell does sound okay, and you get a guy like a Jonathan Isaac, and it's somebody else that's there. But that trade, it's a very realistic one. But no, sorry, not sorry. Um, all the rest of them, I'm not even gonna get it. At least not today. After the finals, once the draft and all of that goes off, then I'll get to that. Couple quick notes. NBA All-Star format is switching again. They're going to switch it from East and West and all of the teams to USA versus the world. I do not like it because there are not enough foreign players to build a team. Now, I did make a post and I did ask you guys on my Facebook and on Instagram, build a team. And I gave you the first 6 names: Giannis, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Nikola Jokic, Alfred Sengun, Victor Wembanyama. Those guys were the 5. Those guys were 5 All-Stars from last year. And I'm adding Luka Doncic because Luka is an All-Star. And Pascal Siakam. So Greek, Shai, Joker, Sengun, Wemby, Luka, Siakam. That's 7. Since no one decided to add any names, I did see a couple of names. Shout out to Chase. Shout out to the NDA podcast. I'm gonna have Chase on at some in the next few weeks. But you guys didn't want to name him. I'm gonna name him. Lauri Markkanen is an all-star, or he can be an all-star in this situation. I got Zubac from the Clippers, Rudy Gobert, Jamal Murray, and one of the Wagner, Franz or Mo. And who knows where Joel Embiid fits in all of this? Going to be on the world side, or is he going to be on the USA side? One thing about this, after you get past, okay, the starters would probably end up being Luka and Shai in the backcourt, Giannis, Wemby, and Joker are the starters. Then coming off the bench, where are your guards off the bench? You have all bigs coming off the bench. Sengun is a big. Siakam is a small forward. He can a little handle. Lauri Markkanen, small forward, power forward, another big. Zubac is a big. Rudy's a big. The Wagners are both of those guys are first. I'll just say, for argument's sake, I'm gonna put Franz. And then Jamal Murray. You only have one guard coming off the bench. I know it's an all-star game, but it is going to be competitive. Speaking of competitive, I've never seen Joker take an all-star game serious. I've never seen Luka take an all-star game serious. There are 2 guys on this list in that would take this All-Star game serious. One of them is Giannis. The other one is Wemby. We saw those. I saw Wemby take it serious this year, and Giannis is gonna get out there playing. So you mean to tell me that team, this what I just said, is going to beat LeBron, Steph, KD, Anthony Edwards. I'm gonna put Embiid over there. Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley. I mean, just Bam Adebayo, Anthony Davis, possibly Kyrie Irving. I like it, but I don't like it. Listen, just put the All-Star game back at East and West. Let them wear their own uniforms and let these guys just go out there and play basketball. This social media age gets on my nerves. They complain about everything. It has gotten to the point where the Pro Bowl is a freaking flag football game. It's nasty. It's disgusting. It is an exhibition game. This game is not supposed to be competitive. It is the best basketball players in the world. It's an all-star game. It's called the all-star break for a reason. You want these guys to play serious and go out there and pop an Achilles or pop an ACL, break a foot. Once that happens, you may see he should have did that for the All-Star game. It's going to be to a point, and it won't surprise me. And Stephen A. Smith did tweet this. If this doesn't work, get rid of the All-Star game. Have the weekend, do the All-Star Saturday thing, and then Sunday, whatever. Who cares? Because nobody seems to care anymore. And everybody's going to complain no matter what they do. Just take it back to East and West. I'm tired of all of the gimmicks and stuff. And I'm sick of social media has ruined sport. Social media and parlays have ruined sport. And also, I think they said, I saw something where they say the All-Star game is going to be played in the afternoon and not at prime time, which is cool because it's going back to NBC. And shout out to NBC for getting everything back. What's one more thing I want to get to? I'll talk about that at another time. You know what? I'm gonna get out of here because it's game time. I will be back next week. Also, new show alert fall through. I did a little test run on Tuesday. I will have clips and stuff of that up. That stuff is currently up. I'm going to be putting that on Spotify and on YouTube. So y'all go and check those out. And also fall through again. Rappers, actors, singers, podcasters, anybody in entertainment, please hit my inbox, hit my DM. I'm going to get y'all on. I'm going to talk about it. If you have an album or a mixtape or any type of a project coming out or a movie or anything coming out, hit me up so we can talk about it. I am putting my money where my mouth is as far as the Cleveland entertainment scene. Somebody said it's falling off. I'm going to do my part in making sure it don't fall off. And with that said, y'all, we're going to close this thing out. Remember, game 1 of the NBA Finals is getting ready to happen. Y'all know what it is. Always protect your peace, protect your energy. The message is more important than the messenger. And remember, creators, be great. Stay positive. Negative energy is trash. Till next time, y'all. Peace.